If you've ever killed a plant and have a black thumb, you can't grow a home vegetable garden. Just kidding. Yes, you can. In fact, if you've ever considered yourself to have a black thumb, let me encourage you that we all start that way. Any home gardener that has been doing this for a number of years has started by failing a lot and maybe thinking that they also had a black thumb. When I first started gardening in 2015, I can say that I killed some plants and I didn't exactly know what I was doing. It was a little bit discouraging at times, but I took those plants that actually did grow and I was actually able to harvest, like lettuce and kale being a couple of those. And I realized it's all about the learning process. That first year, I learned a lot from my failures. The next 2 to 4 years, I failed a lot. As my garden scale grew bigger, I learned to fail a lot bigger. And it wasn't until about my 6th season of gardening where I really started to feel confident in my abilities and know that, hey, I can actually do this and I can do it really good. So gardening is a skill just like anything else. You may think that you're a bad cook. Well, if you follow the recipes to make a meal, then you can actually become a really good cook. Gardening is very similar. You just have to follow the steps or the recipes in order to get yourself to a point where you feel confident as a gardener because you know what to do, you know the steps to take each season, and you know what works for you in your garden and your climate. So if you're ready to get rid of the label of having a black thumb, make sure to follow me this garden season because I'm going to be sharing with you all kinds of tips, tricks, advice to help you grow the best vegetable garden that you've ever done. And if you're a planner at all and like to know what you're getting into each month and want to kind of have a plan of how you need to start your month, what you need to grow, what seeds you need to start, when certain plants are in season and when they're not in season, I have a resource for you, my 2024 Vegetable Garden Guide. It's an ebook that you can purchase that gives you step-by-step each month of the year what you can plan for, what garden tasks to do, what you're planting, what seeds you're starting indoors or outdoors, when things are going to be picked so you can enjoy your harvest, and then some ideas on how to preserve those things. You can find that at my website, www.bloomandwiltgardens.com. It's really the only resource that you need to follow this year for the Northern Home Gardener. And of course, hanging out with me here. Let me know if you've ever thought you had a black thumb and what you're gonna start first to change that.